Hey, it's Golden Buddha here, and back with some more RPG horror stories. And here we have a Call of Cthulhu story, it looks like. Just a little bit of a backstory if you don't know. Call of Cthulhu, that's a tabletop game where you play as investigators trying to find out how to stop eldritch horrors breaking in from the veil of beyond time and space. And I feel like everybody knows Cthulhu, you know, big old green boy, you know, tentacle face, big wings. So, let's see what happens to these guys. Roll post. Cthulhu shows up and eats the whole party in session 1. This happened a good while ago, but was one of the experiences that drove me to take up DMing myself with the mindset that surely tabletop shouldn't be this terrible. So I was around 19 at the time and had just joined the Tabletop Gaming Society at my university, looking to dip my toe into some tabletop RPGs and see what the fuss was about. I was directed to a Call of Cthulhu campaign that was just starting up, ran by a guy who liked the game so much that even his nickname was Cthulhu. Good sign. So I sit down and roll up an elderly alcoholic priest who's doubting his faith and trying to find some evidence of God. The idea I had was that his search for true faith would lead him into discovering Lovecraftian horrors. Basic stuff. There were about 5 of us, but the rest of the group were unimportant. The DM starts us out on a boat heading to an island to investigate discoveries of new religious artifacts that have been uncovered there. The boat arrives, and our group heads into the island to see what we find. Shortly, we come across your stereotypical group of cultists gathered in a circle around a strange artifact, chanting the typical Cthulhu Fatagan stuff, while the head cultist read from an ominous book. I asked if I could sneak a little bit closer to get a look at the book or the artifact. The DM smiles and responds, "Go ahead. I dare you." Ominous, but I do it anyways and roll for stealth. I succeed the check. The DM is not happy. The DM angrily explains that I get closer to the group, and I can see, and I quote, all of the DM's notes written down for the campaign because I had to ruin everything. Before I can get an explanation, he shouts that all the cultists instantly see me and the rest of the party, and they pull out guns. We have no idea how to fight, and they seem pretty mean, so we run for the boat. One of our party members gets shot on the way back and instantly dies. We arrive at the boat and start to set sail when the DM interrupts us to say, "Something is moving on the horizon." "Wait, why is the horizon itself moving? And is that tentacles? Cthulhu himself arrives and kills you all!" Then he closes his book and tells us that's the end of the campaign. The weirdest part was that he seemed genuinely interested in what we thought of the campaign and was surprised that we seemed confused and upset at what happened. Yeah, so this guy is an asshole. Pure and simple. He seems to be one of those DMs who gets off on being God in the world. Like, as a DM, you are God in the game, but you're not supposed to play favorites. You're not supposed to take like super gleeful delight or whatever in killing players. He just projected his inability to write a good scenario, and he didn't plan for the number one rule, is that whatever you plan for, the players are not going to do it. They're going to do whatever you didn't plan for. Much like real life, you know? Like, it's just things that you don't plan for that fuck you over. He basically got mad and TPK'd the whole party with Cthulhu. Now, I haven't played the new Call of Cthulhu. I haven't played 7th edition. I do have the stats for Cthulhu in 5th edition. And in 5th edition, he's a beast. Okay, you're not beating Cthulhu in a fight. Alright, he regenerates health every round. I think it's like 6, and that may not seem like a lot in Call of Cthulhu, but it is. It is, considering the average character can only take maybe like 6 to 12 damage. So yeah, he generates like a lot of HP essentially. And when he awakens, he can kill 1 to 6 investigators per turn. Like, just, he can scoop them up. That's it. And then that's not even counting the sanity loss, because just seeing Cthulhu, that's 100 D or D100 sanity loss if you make the save. I think it's at least, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not opening the book because it doesn't really matter. The whole point is the guy should have planned ahead. He shouldn't have done that. No, he was an asshole. So I hope the original poster, I hope he finds a better group, and I hope he's a better DM than this guy. And with that being said, like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys next time. Golden Buddha out.